A lot of restaurant organizations are going down the path of creating off-premises strategies, and specifically off-premises catering strategies. Why do you think that having a catering sales team is an important part of that strategy?
Yeah, great question. There's a couple reasons. One of the first mistakes I think that organizations make is that they believe that because someone has occasionally asked them for catering, that they have a catering business. That's been totally reactive, and you need to get proactive in developing it. And proactive means going out and finding the business, and that's done through professional salespeople. It's not done by somebody who is running a restaurant and then occasionally has a few minutes that they can go out and meet a chamber member or something
and
like
drop
that.
off a basket of goodies.
Right,
It's
exactly.
much more than that.
Yeah,
right?
it is a business-to-business relationship, understanding what the sales process is.
So when you build a catering sales team, what types of people do you look for, like traits and skills, and why?
It is a combination of maybe two sides of a coin. Skills can always be taught to someone who wants to learn, of course. It starts though with a little bit of DNA, someone who has a drive in them, a competitiveness in them, someone who can learn how to ask meaningful questions, can listen effectively, understand through the answer that the client is giving, where are there demonstrable differences so that they can continue to push through and get a sale. And then on the other side, it is someone who is willing to learn, right? Someone who can understand that there are skills that they need to develop.
Right.
One of the challenges you've got when you've got on the restaurant side is that you've got people who just want to take a restaurant person and put them in sales without teaching them the skills and without understanding whether or not they have that DNA.
I think one of the key things too, right, is just you can't take no for an answer, right?
And no is just the beginning. If people understood that the selling really only begins when the buyer says no, then they start to understand what sales is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know lots of studies have been done about, the average sale doesn't come until someone said no to them 6, 7, 10 times.